I will leave you the link for this document in the description. In this link on top, you can access to this document where you can find out more about different tools I want to make. Some of them I already finished, but most of them I wasn't able because I don't have enough time and resources at the moment, but hopefully I will finish them one day. So in this section you will be able to see a summary of the tool, about the main sheets and how it works. Here is a simple steps for setting it up. This is a bit more developed, more wide. You will be able to see the philosophy behind this tool and the intention I had when thinking on it. So if you read it, you will be able to understand more and to take more advantage of this tool. Here you can see some of the main features, and here the last update I made of this tool, and maybe in the future I will put also what this update about. So if you are interested, you can update the one you have. And in this section, for any problem you may find when using the tool. So let's go ahead. The first thing you need to do is make a copy of both documents. Those are the main one, the main template, as you see, are publicly shared. So the first thing you need to do is go to File, Make a Copy. And here, copy comment. It's very important because some of the comments are useful. So you can see every sheet, what's the purpose, but untick this box, otherwise you will share publicly as me. Make a copy in both of them, and then you choose the name you want to give it. And now you close those templates. Now once you have them, you go to the setup sheet in both of them, and you go to extensions, app script in both of them, and you open the app script link with each document, so you can see the code behind those tools. It's very important, only edit on the green cells, for example in the setup sheet and also here, to avoid messing it up. So now you need to add your name, so you will get personalized messages. So for this, you go to this section, my name, and you write your name. Now you need to link both sheets, because this is the main one, the one you will use, but all the data, all the historic data is stored in the other one, because we don't want to make this one too heavy, otherwise it will slow it down and it will cause problems. So what you need to do here, copy this link and paste it here, and also copy this link and paste it here. You replace, then you just follow the steps. Now once you have done that, you go to the end, setup function, and you run it, and you need to accept the permissions. select all, continue. And now do the same on the other one. Completed, you see? Now get the Gemini API. At the moment we don't have so many functions with this API because the API is not good enough yet. I want to make many other features, many other things, but at the moment I'm just waiting. But let's set it up. We click on this link and we just go to get API key, and if we didn't create before we won't see this here. We go create API key, you create the API key, and then you will be able to find an option to copy it, or if you can see it in here, you just click here and you will be able to copy it. Then you just copy the API key in this cell. Now we need to set up the triggers. So you go back here and then to triggers. This is one of the most important steps. This is the main one. So you go here, that's the main one, and you need to look for this option, monthly tasks. So make sure that you are in the main one, add trigger, monthly tasks. Here you don't do anything. Now time driven, obviously you will be able to see in your own language, and monthly timer. This you can leave it like that. Remember, it's in the first day of the month. Now save. Now we look for this function. We do again, you see we need to give it more permissions. These permissions are for this project to be able to do what it needs to do. Obviously this is not passing any information away, it just so this project, this code, this software is able to do this task. The task you are able to find in the features section. So now this function. This you see. Same, time driven. Day timer. Here is important you choose the right time, because this function, what it does, it goes to your email, to your main folder, and check if you have any unread emails. The objective is you to have all your main folder organized and clean, and so you can process all the emails on time. For example, if you receive an email, you don't have time to read it or to process it, you leave it as unread. So every day you still have a read email is sending you a task. You need to process emails. So the ideal is you don't have any email to process from the past, but you need to choose the time. For a person with a normal routine, they will work in the mornings and they will receive emails in the mornings, and maybe after in the afternoon or evening they will take some time to process them. Some email maybe you need to reply, or that you just need to read, but I advise if you get any email in your main folder which are not really important, just information or sometimes even unwanted emails, you move to a different folder, and if you don't really want them, you just set as spam. So next time you won't get them. Otherwise, we keep receiving hundreds of emails, and then many of them they are not important for us, but they are very distracting. So that's the main function of this function actually. So for a person with a normal routine, I would advise around maybe this time, because if you leave it as early in the morning, so if you are organized, it will never catch anything. So it's important as well. If this is a task you do every day, so it's good to stay registered. So you can see in the statistic you have done something. But if you receive the emails in the morning, you process them in the afternoon, and this function run at night when you already have processed all the emails, so it will never catch any task. So save, and then next function. This one, time driven minute. Normally I set it up every 5 minutes. You can do it every minute, but Google has certain allowance of execution you can have every day. If if you do more than that, you will have problem, and you will be able to do all of them. So after, but I've been doing with 5 minutes and I didn't have problems so far. So I think 5 minutes is a good time frame. In the other video you will be able to find the features, but this function works with this button. So every 5 minutes the things you have logged in here goes either to this sheet or this one. But if you want to do it right now, you can just press send and it will run immediately. Then we go to the secondary sheet, which is this one, and this is the app script link with it. So we add triggers, this, and then monthly timer. So in the previous one we select the first day of the month, so here is where we choose a different one, so not all the execution are in the same day. Then next one, weekly tasks. Now it will ask again for the permissions. Now, next step, very important, the starting date for the statistics. So in this green cell is where you put the current date, or when you are gonna start using this tool. If you are now updating it and you have used it previously, so here you use the date you have in your previous sheet, in your previous template, in your previous document. So from this date it will start calculating all the statistics. Also, obviously if you are updating the tool only, so you want to get back all the information you have in the previous one, so you need to go to your previous one, open both of them and copy everything you haven't completed. You select all the rows, you copy from the previous one and you come to this one, you go to the first one and you just paste. Make sure you stay on the first one, otherwise they will move and it won't match and we will have problem. And also in the main one, so you copy everything you have in the other one. You go to every single one, everything you have here, you bring it to the new one, here, all of them. Even in completed. Normally we are not supposed to edit this one to don't mess it up, but in this case, you know, when you edit you will get a message like that. But it's okay, for this time it's okay. Normally we are not supposed to edit, but for this time you just press OK and you bring everything. Then we go to any of those, for example here, and you will be able to see, for some reason it doesn't appear to me, but normally this message won't appear like this. So you will see something like this in the corner and you click and it will ask you for permission as well. You just tick and this information will come up. You just press allow access. You will see something like this, ref, like it's not finding the ref because it doesn't have the permission, so you just allow access. Then I already did it, but if your template is blank, you create a new task. and you press the tick box to see if it works. And it should disappear, and it should go to the completed sheet. Finally, the last step you need to do is go to your phone and go to your Google Sheet apps and look for this tool and create a shortcut, and then also go to the file and select the option available offline. You will be able to see in the dots, if you are using Android, in the dots on the top right corner, and also you will be able to find in a different way if you use iPhone. And that's it. Enjoy the tool. Let me know if you have any suggestion, any comment, something you would like to be improved or changed,